And I really can't believe that this is free. Like, this is Nintendo finally doing something awesome with a free online game. Yes! Oh, good morning, Mario, and good morning, Switch fans. The highlights today are fan-freaking-tastic, so buckle in, get your popcorn ready, and put the little cheesy dust on it quick, because we're talking about the best game to ever go free on Nintendo Switch. Like, this is truly incredible. We've also got a new Nintendo Direct style presentation coming our way next week, and Switch OLED Burning update. Is this something that you should be concerned about after new info? We've also got a little update for Switch Online plus our poll. So what's going on, everybody? It's Zach from SwitchForce. Hope you're all doing fantastic. Make sure to hit that like button. It always helps support the channel and keeps our community growing strong. Also, let me know your take on today's topics, and I think you're gonna be excited in the comments down below. Now, Mario Day is Thursday, and Nintendo has some sweet sales, but my friends at PDP also are putting on their Mario Madness with this super sweet controller, and I've got a super sweet coupon code that can help you get this guy for 25 bucks. Now, the Mario controller works super well, the sticks feel good, there's programmable buttons on the back, and the faceplate can pop off if you want to switch it for a different color or a different character. So make sure to click the link in the description down below. These controllers rock. They do come wireless as well, but if you want the Mario, you got to get this one, and 25 bucks? That's a steal. We're waiting for the indie world. All right, there's gotta be one in March. There always has been. I say it's coming up soon, but first we're gonna do another Nintendo Direct style presentation, this time from our friends at Capcom. All right, they announced that their Monster Hunter digital event for March 2022 will begin on March 15th at 9 a.m. Eastern. That's gonna be 1400 hours GMT, and it's gonna be about 20 minutes of info on Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak, which is the big expansion coming to Monster Hunter Rise later this summer. For the first time, we'll really see what it's all about, how much it'll include, and of course, some new monsties. So yeah, that'll be taking place next Tuesday. If you're a fan of Monster Hunter or want to see what Sunbreak is all about, definitely check it out, and I'll let you know what all goes down. I love that Switch Online now has new stuff going down far more frequently, because since they introduced their missions and rewards tab with all their awesome icons, we now get those icons cycling in and out. And the Mario Odyssey icons have flipped, and you've got a whole bunch of new faces, including that evil Mama Bunny Rabbit imprisoning that glorious golden chain shop. Everybody say free chain shop. Anyhow, they've got a lot of really cool pictures that last for this week. Interestingly enough, the Animal Crossing icons are an all-month set, and the Mario Odyssey are swapping out each week until April. So an interesting way of doing that, but I find these really fun, and it's actually encouraging me to switch up my icon a whole lot more. I don't know if that was Nintendo's intention, but it keeps it fresh, it keeps it fun, and these backgrounds and borders, I don't know. For a freebie, I think they are pretty cool, and I hope that they are the pathway to themes, man, because we would pay for that, right? You would pay for themes. That's the thing that we want on Switch Online. Please. One potential problem for OLED screens is burn-in. And so people have wondered, how long would it take before this problem creeped into the install base of already existing Switch OLED screens? Now, I can tell you, I got no burn-in, and I love playing my OLED, and I haven't really seen a lot, but today we have an update. All right, it's been put to the test, and it seems like OLED burn-in starts around 3,600 hours. Yes, that's 3,600 hours of the exact same image on the Switch screen, and then the OLED started to say, ooh, I remember this. It's stuck with me. It's traumatic. And this was shown off by YouTuber Bob Wolf over at the Wolf Den channel. He decided to sacrifice a Switch to see how long it would take. And a special shout out, Bob, because your videos are what inspired me to get this camera. Thank you. Anyways, 3,600 hours, and there was just slight burn-in that was mostly noticeable on white screens like the home screen in light mode. So Bob goes on to conclude that if you're worried about buying an OLED Switch for this reason, you have nothing to worry about, and he estimates it would take about another 1,800 hours before this became a game-breaking issue. So unless you plan on sitting Breath of the Wild on the same screen for about 5,400 hours, I think you're in the clear. Now, it has been 1,000 days since Breath of the Wild 2 was announced. So if you wait until Breath of the Wild 2 comes out, you got to play something else. You can't just wait. You got to do something. But everybody, who normally plays their Switch in any sort of normal capacity for years will be totally fine. And I guess OLED burning on the OLED screen is not going to be a problem. So that's really good. Thank you, Bob, for telling us. And now we know. We've made it to the best part of the show because the best thing ever to go free on Switch is happening this weekend. All right, we've seen some free-to-play games on Switch, and they're fun because they're multiplayer, and that's always a good time. In fact, the lineup is impressive. And we've seen things go down really cheap on the eShop, and they're usually cute little indies, and that's kind of cool. We've even seen Nintendo use their game trial program to give us some interesting things like Minecraft Dungeons, even Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, but they've never really gone all out. And it's something I've talked about many times, like, hey, Xbox gives free games, PlayStation gives free games, and they're big, bold, bootyful games. They're really nice ones. Nintendo finally woke up. Because starting this Friday, March 11th at 10 a.m. Pacific, that's 1 p.m. Eastern, y'all can download Monster Hunter Rise. Yes, the best third-party exclusive Nintendo Switch has is going free. You can download this and play the entire game, the full thing, for a week, and experience exactly why I champion this game and why so many say Capcom is doing such good work. Now this is perfect timing because, as I mentioned, there's that big digital event for Monster Hunter Sunbreak coming on March 15th, and the expansion will be coming out later this summer on Switch, so now's a chance to see if this game is for you. Now you don't get the game forever, and that would be a better way to do it, like Microsoft and Sony have chosen to do, but this is a start. This is Nintendo giving you a major, mega, well-reviewed, very big, best graphics on the system title for free, and it's the full thing. Not a demo, not a time trial. You got a week to get as far as you can. I mean, you could conceivably, if you poop socket, you could get really, really far. Like, you could get your fill on this game from March 11th to March 17th as you wait for Kirby and the Forgotten Land. I think this is coming out at the perfect time. They've been making a bunch of recent Monster Hunter Rise updates. The game just purrs, all right? This is like the perfect kitty cat on a Sunday morning when it's raining and your coffee or tea is just the right temperature and your favorite show is on the TV and nobody's bothering you, your feet are warm, and everything is fine. That is Monster Hunter Rise, and I think it's incredible. And Nintendo, you need to continue this. You need to give us trials like this all the dang time. Put your big games here. Monster Hunter Rise, do Breath of the Wild 1, do Animal Crossing New Horizons, do Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Put your big titles here, especially ones that are expansive. Heck, you could do Xenoblade Chronicles 2 in preparation for Xenoblade Chronicles 3. And I assume Nintendo is doing this leading into that digital event and leading into the expansion this summer. So utilizing this as a marketing tool, hey, it kills two birds with one stone. We get something fun and free, and Nintendo can benefit and profit if we like the game. Because then you can buy the game and your save transfers. So this really is a sweet system. Some of you might say, hey, Xbox and Sony do this all the time. Why are you excited, Zach? And it's because Nintendo is leveling up. They're realizing what they need to do, and I hope this is a sign of things to come. I told you the trials have been getting better, right? From indies to Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, and now Monster Hunter Rise, the best free thing the Switch has ever had. This is cool. This is great, and you better download it because the game's awesome and it's absolutely worth $0 to at least try out. Let me know in the comments down below if you think this is freaking sweet, and let me know if you're gonna grab it this Friday, March 11th, for free. You know what else is free? Turning the notification bell on so you get notified about the polls and you can participate in our awesome discussions where we ask such illustrious questions such as, have you ever been to Disney? Now that is absolutely not free. In fact, many would say it's extremely overpriced. That is a cash cow that moves its way through your wallet. 43% said you never have been, and I totally understand. One, it's not for everyone, and two, it's ungodly expensive. You could buy a Switch and a couple of games and that would be the cost of like one day for your family at Disney, and the Switch will last you a decade, according to Furukawa. Now, 31% said Disney World, 20% said Disneyland, and 6% said some of the Disneys around the globe. Now, I've been to Disney World, Disneyland, and Disneyland Paris. I love them all. It's one of my biggest passions. You probably see it on my shirts very often. Big fan of the movies, big fan of the parks, big fan of the visions, big fan of the mugs. I just love it. I think it's joyful. I think it's happy, and I think it's one of the things that just you forget about the worries and you just be a kid and enjoy. I'm actually heading out to Disneyland pretty soon, so I'll let you know how that goes. It is a fun place, and I love that Guardians of the Galaxy ride, as well as the Incredicoaster, as well as the original Pirates of the Caribbean, probably the best ride at the entire park. I could talk about Disney forever, but this is Good Morning Mario, so let me leave you with one more message. I love you. I appreciate you. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy, stay positive out there. My friends, you guys all rock so much. Thanks again for watching. Enjoy yourselves. And until next time, SwitchForce out.